Опа, стайл, тун, тун, тун. Будем смотреть, ребята, превьюшку. А, боже мой. Ребята, превьюшку. Так. Так. Короче, я решил, что короче, этот стрим будет без вебки. А следующий стрим, короче, будет с вебкой, короче. Следующий стрим будет это, наверное, или сейчас с вебкой. Я уже не знаю реально, что сделать. Капец, сложно. Тун. Что сделать? Я закручу, короче, вам тогда. Захват экрана. И такие, ну, нет. Сейчас вебку. Тогда подождите, надо. Я не знаю, на 1 минуту. Твоя дивизия. Дичь какая-то. Тун-тун-тун-тун-тун. Нет, 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 нет. Тун-тун. Вот, хорошее лицо, да? Все, я показал лицо на минутку, все хорошо. Тун-тун-тун-тун-тун. О, очки, да. Очки. Заводят. Ладно, так, сейчас я уберу кое-что. Ой, что происходит? У меня не только очки есть. Вот, короче, так. Бивает. Давай тогда выключаю вебку. Я же говорил, что у меня есть комплексы. Вот мои комплексы. Да, я Путин, ё... Лиза сейчас, наверное, тут сидит и интересно. Не, Лиза, короче, ливнула, ее в Дискорде нет. Вот, смотри. Лиза, она ФК. Тум-тум-тум. Короче, сейчас начнем, ребятки. Может тогда провести стрим так? Не знаю. Я же говорю, что типа у меня очки. Ку-ку, я обещал же, вот я тут. Привет, Дика. Привет. Короче, все, люди пришли. Я выключаю вебку, да? Все, люди пришли, можно выключать вебку. Фак, сейчас начнется фигня это. Все, я выключаю стрим тогда. Ой, вебку. Все, хорошо, договорились. Можно выключить вебку, пожалуйста? Все, хватит вебки, да. Так, где оно? Все, теперь я могу спокойно смотреть на вас. Теперь я могу спокойно на экран смотреть. Тун-тун-тун-тун. Тун-тун-тун. Не выключай. Да почему? Вы что, серьезно хотите меня смотреть? Я же уродина, или вам нравится? Ладно. Я буду хвататься, что видел. Начинается, ребята, начинается. Вот. Так, фигня, это не то. Чтобы надо до сайдера, да-да-да. Я сделал эту штуку. Еще сделать подписчиков. Вот это я урод, ты урод. Короче. Фак, я ж в одних трусах, твою... я ж в трусах. Ой, извините, не смотрите на меня, я в трусах. Все. Это что такое за дичь? Что ты за бородач, а? Такой урод сейчас. Это они показывают этот трейлер, который у них на канале был, точно. Роскомнадзор идет. И зачем это нам показываете? Мы что, дебилы, что ли? Зачем это никому не говорит Оскар? Сейчас я просто слов не буду понимать, да-да-да. Ни хера себе, вы лучше бы столько денег на игру бы потратили. Сейчас, короче, смотрит Ват такой и не понимает, что происходит. Такой, типа, он пошлый, о нет, я описываюсь, да? За скрин. У меня еще есть один комплекс. Найдите еще один мой комплекс.
Well, I won't say bland, but a lack of color there. Classic black tea. And we've got high-res Holt here.
Короче, Ват ушел, наверное. Он, короче, обосрался меня и ушел. Включи свет. Серьезно? Зачем? Лысый? Я не лысый, ты чё? Фак, твою мать, сейчас я подойду.
Continuing to go. My Twitter feed is basically all LeBrons. And of course, the man himself, who started the meme, called me bronze in the first place. So I have a special gift for you, Garrett.
How did I know this was coming? I'm gonna get mad if he gets a shirt and I don't. I'm just gonna say that. Get mad.
That's what's happening, Thomas.
Furious.
Garrett, you are now part of the LeBron's movement. Put it on. Put it on. Put it on. Hey, we gotta keep this tea.
I'll think about it.
You know, Thomas, Nick, guys, I would have gotten you shirts, but I really needed to isolate the person who created all of this.
Right. That's he deserves it.
You were basically, you know, just as much trophy winners as he was, but he began it. So I just want to thank you guys. Thank you, Garrett. Thank you for the beginning. I think we're ready to get into the show now. After that, everyone feels good. Garrett got a gift, early Christmas. So it is OB58, and of course that means we've got brand new things, new skins, no new champion this patch, but there's, trust me, more than enough, and that's going to be Geno starting out with the Eclipse skin. Whoa, he's a fast guy. He's got the stellar new skins, no new champion this patch, but there's, trust me, more than enough, and that's going to be Geno starting. No new champion this patch, but there's, trust me, more than enough.
And
this is tough.
You know, but it's a great rare skin for him. It's really, really nice. You know, and there's obviously, you know, the gradients and the overall theme and feel with it, with the different pieces. But then the effects team did a little something extra. Usually, like, you know, rares, it's mostly like small model changes and different kind of things. But when you check this thing out in game, take a look at that weapon, and you kind of get the Eclipse. It's really nice. They did a good job. So
I love that great from every set, but this is just all around. It's going to be tough to bust up that spec in any way.
It's so on point too. I mean, the Eclipse was like last week, and these skins don't pop out in a week. It's just
they don't.
Shows you how on point these guys are. Thomas, Garrett, doing your thing. Well, thank you so much for that one. That's the first scan, and that's just the beginning of all the stuff that we've got here. So that warmed us up, so to speak. I would think so. It's a little hotter here. We have a new chest that's going to be coming into the realm. It is something that was teased a little bit yesterday, and some of the components of it were teased yesterday. It's one of my favorite regions, Brazil. The Summer Samba chest is entering Paladins with new skins, new weapon skins, and new actual skins for Lex and Cassie.
Dude, they're ready to play. Yeah, this is a really big deal for us. So Paladins, as you know, hugely international. We've got, you know, players from all over the world that are extremely active in our communities and you know, reaching out to us on social media and obviously playing. And Brazil is actually one of those really large regions that, like, some passionate people down there. So we wanted to take a moment, and as they're celebrating their independence, we wanted to celebrate with them and give them a little something special in game. So in this chest, what you'll see is whoa, okay, well, I guess we'll jump forward. So as you'll see is Cassie's got her skin, Lex has his skin, that they're really nice, a lot of tie-ins, obviously, with the color. And then as you see here, our favorite lizard or dragon, depending on which side of the fence you're on.
It's crazy.
Yeah, so it's also getting it. So there's 4 brand new weapons, that are in part of this that we can kind of run through. They've got new VFX, they got some beautiful,
Что, сейчас? Красавчик, да? Если не врете? Если не врете?
Oh, the tire one's nice. It's got like that pelt on top has been replaced with like a jaguar type skin.
Так, что это за... Так, интернет-то будет работать, надеюсь? Вы чё? Ну вот так тогда.
A little bit of a celebration to them. In the chest and you hear and see that.
Ну, зайди в Дискорд, пожалуйста. Да не, не хочу. Сори, но это стрим без Дискорда. Какого хера у них... Задолбали они эти скины у нас делать. Они вообще не прикольные. Более это уже почти закончилось. Старс. А я прикольно выглядит. Ты красавчик. Я знаю. Я знаю его. Пупсик. Да-да-да. Вообще, если честно, это не, я не жирненький. Я нормальный. Я пупсик, да, я знаю. Да ты чё, интернет? Серьезно?
I'm seeing some new icons, by the way, there. Maybe that was interesting.
Interesting, просто обоссался. Как interesting. Я-то иду, окей. А вы не слышите эти звуки? Не слышите. Хватит вебки. Ладно, давайте я выключу. Я всем не нравлюсь. Да дальше. Короче, попозже включу. Меня обидели, короче, 2 человека. Ладно, давайте без вебки. Как-нибудь стрим проведу, где будет чисто одна вебка. И плохой человек, ты обозвал самому. Кого я не обзывал? С чего я обозвать должен был?
As part of that, what's the price of this chest again?
I believe it's 40 crystals.
40 crystals.
That's right.
Yeah.
So and you get a free one with a quest.
That's true.
Holy moly!
So yeah.
So this is going to be prevalent in the realm, to say the least. A lot of people are going to be running these.
Вроде тоже трансляция. Фак. Время сколько? 2. Ну нам еще долго. Нам еще минут 20 до одного героя.
Run some national pride in your games later on today. It's going to be exciting. Of course, this patch will drop Wednesday, so absolutely recount what I just said. But next week.
BTS.
Yeah, do it. BTS. Yeah, exactly.
Я думаю, вы вообще кто я тут? Да. Вообще кто я тут босс?
I don't think we're actually going to see those in game unless I hear something different from production. But moving on, there's another big line item.
Здорово, а я Градца смотрю. Ну ты негодяй, Explosion. Меня смотри, зачем Градца смотреть? Тебе надо, чтобы они говорили? Ладно. Ты хочешь, чтобы вы что не слышали?
To Paladins.
Absolutely, guys.
So talk to us.
Yeah.
What is this?
Что за программа?
We've been working on it for a while. A lot of things have come down the line with just like producing the right amount of content, designing the system. So what this is an avenue for our players to kind of just accumulate a special point that they can turn around and spend on epic skins, legendary skins, unique I guess cosmetics are kind of special to how you earn these points.
Announcer packs, maybe stuff like that.
Oh yeah, there are announcer packs too.
There's probably a few.
No, there are, and they're pretty cool. So I got to do them justice.
We'll see about that.
But it's a very awesome opportunity for everyone to just play Paladins and get some of the top tier content that I can't wait to show you.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest things is with this program. I mean, it is a program, so you'll see a new store in it. It has a whole new load-in. There's a lot of different options and some really great content, which I can't wait for us to show. That's associated with it. But similar, as we were talking about, like the Brazilian part of our community, like toward the community, for me, this is really exciting because this is another way that players can get those skins that we make and get those kind of cosmetics and get those voice packs and get stuff
Да ничего, новый скин на Дженнес добавили и все.
By playing the game.
И какой-то VIP-программ,
so, they can earn points. There's a lot of different ways to kind of get that. And so there's a lot of benefits to this VIP program for somebody who is really engaged in the game, is spending a lot of time in the game, you know, to support us through that.
So the VIP program, kind of from what I'm surmising, is a way for people to opt into these abilities to gain this currency, what you would call it, right? That essentially is going to unlock opportunities for them to get cool skins, cool cosmetics, cool maybe extra features or separating features to kind of distinguish them within the game. And all by just playing Paladins, and sometimes if you want to go the extra mile by opting a little bit more into this program.
Yeah, absolutely. Everyone's going to earn these points.
Okay.
So you're going to accumulate these things right out of the gate as soon as this patch launches. And you're going to do this by playing Paladins, by completing quests, and then also one of the coolest portions of it is that we like to kind of integrate our esports content with our game on a regular basis. Yeah. So if you're familiar with the season ticket, we've also taken a little bit of that system and worked it into the Paladins VIP program, meaning if you follow the esports scene of Paladins, you can pick whichever team you favor to win for like the upcoming games this weekend.
Sure.
And then if you're right, because you've been doing your research and you're saying, oh, I think Cuss is going to really pull it out this time.
Right.
Or
pull what out?
Yeah.
What are you talking?
The win.
Maldamba. The snake. The snake, right? Pull along Johnson.
That's right, that's right.
Я знаю, ты вот в толчке сидишь, 100%. Прям инфу сотку дают, ты в толчке сидишь.
So, yeah, and this is exciting, especially with all the esports news that we've been having
PPL.
lately, and the PPL's coming, and so it's a way that, like, that excitement that I'm seeing online, that excitement I'm seeing from the fans around the esport scene and everything else, it's a way for them to kind of, like, bring their expertise to it. They can do the pick'ems. They nail it. They get extra points. That points translates over to them getting goods.
Да, какая-то программа, типа, я так понял, можно что ли герои менять.
So essentially the VIP program is going to each patch get a little bit of flavor, a little bit of something. So it's the commitment is there, the opportunity is there to keep winning as long as you keep.
So we're going to go through it. It's a full store, full suite of stuff.
Это реально прям похоже.
There's a lot that's going into it. It's probably our biggest patch to date from like an art content side, definitely. And but in addition to that, you're totally right. Every patch from here on out, we will be putting new VIP content that's in there. So you keep playing, you keep picking, you keep that dedication on. There's a lot of exclusive content that's coming your way. And then in addition to that, we're going to be pulling out some of our past exclusives and kind of bringing them into this VIP program to kind of reward those users as well at a pretty decent discount.
Ooh.
So, yeah.
Lovely. Great. Well, I want to get granular. I want to go into what is this. I want to see some things. And for
Sorry, guys. That's my bad.
А герой будет, короче, дико в твою мать, что так громко. Новый герой, короче, будет в минут 25-30 по МСК. Да, есть им что-то нет. Я вообще ничего кроме Paladins нет.
We want to talk about what's actually going in here. I think content is important. I think it's time for us to maybe take a look at some of the content that will be available in the VIP store. And maybe we can listen to it.
Maybe.
I know a lot of people have been curious about, when are we getting more announcer packs? When are we getting, another announcer pack besides Dry Bear? All I hear is this little sarcastic voice in the room. I don't see him anymore. And Bomb King, come on. Well,
Bomb Kings is great, though.
Bomb Kings is the best.
He is great. And he's the one I use. So what do you think we should do about that? Should we add, one more? A couple more?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's fair. I think so.
Guys, I'm excited to announce for my journey, my family, my community here. It's been about 2 years coming. The Rain Day Announcer Pack is finally in a game of Hi-Res Studios. It happens to be Paladins, and Pretty here, he's got one as well. So let's take a listen to both of ours. We're going to listen to mine first. You guys get a little taste of what's going to be exclusive to the VIP store.
I mean, you did your best. Just
Они
take it as a
сделали...
learning experience.
Привет, они сделали голосовой пакет с Rain Day? Серьезно?
Got him.
There it is.
Looking good, shooting good. And so it begins. Always wanted to say that. It's about to go down, baby. That's 7 in a row. Dang, you are going off right now. Godlike. You need to hit him with the spray and the emote.
Oh, there's the one. How you let that dude stay alive?
Oh,
2 for the money.
A little singing.
3 for the show. They all dead. All of them. By you. That's Pentakill. So, as you guys take a listen to that,
короче, они серьезно сделали пак R&D, я его, наверное, куплю, если он, конечно, будет за монетки. О, pretty hair.
Oh! Great start.
There you go. You're learning. No worries, boys. That comeback mechanic is OP. Feeder.
A dub, dude.
Oh, baby, a triple. 1 scrub, 2 scrub, 3 scrub, 4.
It's killing time.
I mean, you did your... Oh, you getting back.
Had to have the last word.
Короче, ребята, это пак голосовой, то есть, типа, вы знаете, там, допустим, Жека, короче, это типа в начале боя вы с ним делаете трипл килл, он говорит трипл килл, и вот такие паки, короче, они сделали вдвоем на РНД и напротив Хира. Они будут покупаться, короче, типа там будут голосовые паки, там будет Soul and Begins, это типа будет под их голоса, вот такие паки будут.
You know, experiencing. What kind of flavor did you go for?
A little cheeky, a little sarcastic, you know, a little critical of my teammates at times. I know I can be, but I think it just kind of stays true to me. There's some funny stuff in there. A little bit of encouragement. If you do bad, you're going to get discouraged, I guess, in a way. I tried to bottle up, you know, without being too mean. You know what I mean? Just a little flavor, a little something to motivate you.
Yeah, and I think, you know, for both of us, we have a lot of interesting things. We try to make it unique. You can tell there's a little bit of singing in mine. There's a little bit of comedy. I think I do accents. I have a Fernando accent.
20 минут начните
when you guys get some kills. And then, again, the random encouragement, which is, you know, so typical of the positive Ray Day demeanor.
Да не надо, они сейчас уже начнут про нового героя разговаривать, не уходи.
Going to be fun introductions to the game.
Начнут после нового героя разговаривать. Сейчас про нового героя начнут через минут 5 разговаривать.
Me?
Yeah.
I think I gotta use mine to start, man.
All right.
I'd suggest you use yours as well. Get the feel. I mean, you got to know what other people are opting into. But guys, there's plenty of options to use both. Let's head into it because that's just the tip of the iceberg of the content here. We've got more coming in for the VIP store. Let's get it started with the skins, and that's with FN01.
О, что охренеть! Смотрите, вот это скид, конечно. Вау, что? Это новая карта, ребята, смотрите. Они изменили оформление. Смотрите, сзади новый, это новый скин, новая карта. Они изменили оформление, видите, сзади вот этот фон. Охренеть, они изменили оформление, вы что, серьезно, что ли? Они, походу, новую карту добавили.
So yeah, we've got a whole new environment, a whole new spot. Like
вот, смотрите, против хер 15 тысяч какой-то херни. Видите, 15 тысяч какой-то херни, это, походу, типа вместо золота будет. Что это такое? Вы понимаете, добавится еще одна валюта, еще одна валюта! Сколько можно? У нас уже эти бутыльки были, а они опять добавляют какую-то херню.
But yeah, it'll be ready to go when it goes live, and it's looking really, really good. Environment team did a really good job of pulling this together.
Well, I know people are already looking at the kind of small thumbnail there for the goddess.
It looks like...
Wait, nobody's looking at that.
Yeah, nobody's Everyone is focusing on FN01 Erebus.
Yeah. Смотрите.
Now we can talk about the goddess.
Вот это Ильян клёвый скин, смотрите. Красота просто,
Ильян is getting her first skin, and it's amazing.
Oh my god, that god.
Смотрите, какой клёвый скин на Ильян.
So, this is a full epic skin, so it's got, you know, full character, you know, as far as like, the main body and the ACC, with the crown, and then you have that new weapon as well. So, and we should definitely check this one out in game. So it's got voice pack, effects, audio pass, the whole 9 yards.
Well, let's take a listen at least to the voice pack.
Ну, выглядит клёво. А я за реально люблю играть, может куплю этот скин. Фак, я хотела скин на Дзина.
We'll show them the path of peace, even if we get a little violent. Confess your sins unto me, child, and I will absolve you. Flank Pip. Sorry, you're beyond saving. I'm not being cruel. I'm just reminding them who's in charge. My radiance is undeniable.
Nice.
If you think to defy me, know that I giveth, and I taketh, and never forgetteth.
Да, русская. Прям похоже на русскую бабу. И, кстати, почему, где... Да-да-да, она сказала фан... Я хотел скин на Дзина, вы охренели? Где мой скин на Дзина, Барбариан?
Serious stuff. Okay.
That is a great voice pack.
Self-aware.
Oh my god.
That was really good. I'm very excited for that one, and so you'll have that as an opportunity to
Лиза, не уходи больше.
points. Now, here's the one I think a lot of people have been excited about.
Не уходите больше. Смотрите, новый... А, это Мэйвский.
Rave.
Это Мэйвский?
That name and the spelling of it as well.
Это не новый герой?
So this one's a little special. So,
это мой
it's a
скин.
legendary skin.
А где новый герой? Это... Я в недоумении. А где новый герой? Новый герой же должен быть. В смысле? Не уходи. Сейчас будет как раз самое интересное. Смотри. Неужели не будет нового героя? Вы что, серьезно? Не будет нового героя? Твою мать. Да, в смысле? Нового героя не будет. Вы что, прикалываетесь, что ли? Короче, можно заканчивать стрим, я так понял. Зачем? Не знаю. Да в смысле? Они, понимаете, они как бы 2 через 2, они выпустили кого-то последний был. Стрикс 58, новый герой должен быть. Давайте подождем еще тогда. Я думаю, мы сейчас должны начать про него говорить. Хотя они же твои.
Oh. And then if you die, there's an interesting one as well, which we can take a look at. But so I think that was the voice pack that was starting.
It sounded like it.
What is that?
Нового героя не будет, судя по всему. Я надеюсь, что будет.
Oh my god.
Let me guess. You're gonna press play and dance like an idiot.
Ну, голос клевый.
Use the cane I have free. I may also bite. Stick on as a B-U-T-T. Be ready for a fight.
Oh my god.
Клево. Да, прикольно. Да-да-да.
Slice it, dice it, flank it, tank it, cap it, push it. Now let's play it.
Oh my god.
Да вообще нормально.
High school right here, man.
Может, в конце новый герой. Вообще, они нового героя показывают в минут 30, 25-30 минут показывают нового героя. Потом 10 минут про него говорят, и в 40 минут начинают правки баланса делать.
That's just the tip of the iceberg, guys.
Those are some spammable VGS lines if I've ever heard.
Yeah, the ability lines, the VGS
Короче, ждем
lines,
30
the
минут,
intro
если 30
lines
минут не
are
будет
really
нового
clutch
героя,
to
то
this
все,
character.
его не
I
будет.
thoroughly recommend that you go through and experience them for yourselves.
Well, let's see if we can experience Rave Maeve coming into the game very shortly. We're gonna actually see her in all those, and you mentioned, they're tied to the abilities.
It is. This is the first legendary skin we've done in a while. It's definitely above board. Like pretty much every discipline involved in the team kind of went above and beyond. Special shout out to the audio guys and the tech department for some of the custom tech that has gone into her, even down to our Cinemax group and stuff. So she has a special video to show off the skin. Like there's just so much going on and so many like awesome things with it. We wanted to be able to kind of showcase that and show it off a little bit, you know, so people get a chance to try it.
I'm excited to get it because I got to point out all the little details and be like, oh.
All right. Well, before we get in the game, let's throw out some Rave Maeve in some cinematic formats. Let's take a look at the video teaser for this brand new skin.
Вау, смотрите. Привет, Сатан. Смотрите. Качать музон.
Let's get this night party started. Use the cane I have free. I may also bite. Come as a B-U-T-T, be ready for a fight. You blocked me on Rumble, and now you're going to die.
Прикольно.
You are so mainstream.
Музончик, да.
Should I rub or should I dub? This is the question.
Ух ты. А что, еще фиолетовая раскраска будет или что это такое?
Well, we're back in game.
Выглядит красиво, в
Ray
принципе.
Mave. Let's take a look at the skin.
Да-да-да.
Let's talk about.
Yeah, so one of the first things you'll notice is
Я
that
хер
the
знает,
music
я на
from the
Мэйв не
trailer.
играю,
You
поэтому
kind
мне
of still
скин
hear that and
нафиг.
stuff. So this skin actually does come with its own music that you'll hear in game.
Holy moly.
And then as I mentioned earlier, if you look at the coat, if you and then as
Короче,
you go
нового
into the
героя
abilities, you'll see that
Твою ж мать.
you know, as the music increases and as it
Damn.
paces, basically the skin reacts to it. It's just. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. You get into that flow, and I'm
Ну они
telling
же
you, just
обычно
like
делали
throwing those
два
blades.
перса.
Even the glow on
Потом
the
без
their own
перса,
dance
два
version.
перса, потом
Yeah, all of the
перса.
emissives
Да,
sync up to the beat of the music.
Вау, винда! Вы видели, они винду спалили, вы видели?
But as
Не
you're
10-я
moving forward,
винда,
it
вы
actually
видели, они винду
increases the sound.
спалили,
So this
клево.
music is playing. It's a lot of
When
fun.
you prowl.
Oh yeah. When you prowl, another track comes in. It actually
Damn.
layers on top of it.
Типа диджей,
I'm
короче,
actually getting hyped
диджей
watching
Мэйв.
Oh, this is sick.
Right now.
Oh my god, dude.
This is your own epic soundtrack when you're flanking.
It totally is. And as a flank, you know, you just have that movement going around, like, you know, all the different abilities, the jump and the speed, and having that music react to what you're doing, it feels so good.
Oh no, dude.
Yeah. So.
I'm gonna have to put some prowl cooldown cards in, man. So I can hear that more often.
Yep. No, it's badass.
Клево.
So good. If we could see the weapon inspect too, you'll notice this is a pretty big difference
Я не
from
знаю.
the typical blades that she has. The modeling job on this, both from the character side, from the weapon
опять
side,
не было
is
картинку, что они
absolutely
сделали, и
amazing.
это было
And
не
then, as I
Мэйв.
mentioned, you know, with that tail and with the additional
Еще одна картинка
effects
была
as a
Мэйв.
tech art group, rigging group, like animation group, it's been really,
I've kind
really
of
nice.
Зелёная
maybe you
картинка,
know
это
the
была
answer to
Мэйв,
this. Like when
оказывается.
you're
Мы думали,
modeling
новый перс.
like a new legendary style weapon, how much room do you have to like change how big it is? Because these are just a purely different shape than the regular Maeve knives. Like how wild can you really get?
Well,
Ну, я читал,
even from the concept phase, we're
Инновативно
looking at it.
это, да,
We're
мне
making sure that we're pulling in
мне
all the
нравится.
different groups
Мне
as far as
скин-
like, hey, do you think this will work? Do
Мне
you
не
think this
очень
will work? You
клинки, они как-то
know, one of
странно
the good
выглядят, а
things
так
like
вообще музон
Adam,
клёвый.
our weapon lead, does is even from the early
Клёво,
concept
окей.
phase, he kind
так
of blocks
скин,
them
ну,
out. And so
такой,
we get a
нормально.
rough shape in there. We run it through
Выглядит,
the
я
pipeline. We
смотрел.
make sure it's going to work, and then we kind
Ой,
of wrap up the
предвидел.
design for it before putting it into production. And so we are constantly. I mean, there's a lot of limitations, like you said. Like I mean, there's all these animations, and
Right.
you have to be able to swap the pieces because again, you can take the weapons from this and
Put
run
them
it
anywhere.
on, you know, the Alley Cat or run it on any other Maeve, right? And so we want to make sure that it works and it looks good.
Я
and it
думал, новый
maintains that
герой
quality
будет,
across it.
типа, сделал-
So there are restrictions
Да,
on it, but
может
we
с
are
собой не
constantly
кварим.
pushing that line
Мы,
and
наверное,
pushing it as far
ну
as we
только
can.
завтра
And when we
приходи
do
на
good
стрим или в
things.
воскресенье, или
Like
будет
this.
стрим.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Can we hit,
И, короче,
can we hit
подпишись
that
на мой
ult and
канал.
prowl around
Да-да-да,
while the
можно
ult's running?
Oh
поиграть.
yeah.
Uh-oh, I'm about to lose it.
Окей. Короче... Вау. Прикольно. Короче, да, можно. Короче, подписывайся на мой канал и жди ближайшего стрима, короче, и поиграем с тобой. Хорошо? Оповещение будет на стриме. И ты отобразишься как 102 подписчика.
Yeah, that should help her, right? That should help the people playing May feel better, maybe.
Maybe.
Это патч превью, то есть новый
I'm sure
патч.
you
Мы
guys will
смотрим
figure it
новый
out
патч,
in
короче, что
about
добавить в
20
новом
minutes.
патче. Мы думали, новый герой будет, но в итоге его не
So,
будет.
I think we have. Is there another Maeve in this scene? Do we have a second? Oh yeah. Oh wow.
Боже.
She's talking to me.
Yeah.
Because I definitely want to
Я
show
не
off
знаю.
like one of the other aspects of this, which is just really big. Is
Подписывайся на
that
канал, будет
face. And
оповещение на
so,
стриме.
like Maeve, like a lot of our characters in
Сколько
our game,
скин стоит?
have a lot of
Он
personality.
легендарный,
And so with
мне
this game, it
кажется,
gives us the
4...
opportunity
О,
to
спасибо за
kind of
подписку.
like basically, you know, take that expression a
Он
little
стоит
further. And so
450, не меньше,
get
или
a little
100%.
closer,
Я тебе
and
честно
then
говорю,
maybe the other Maeve
я
can
думаю,
hit
он
some
будет
of that
стоить
BGS
500.
commands and
Не-не-не,
kinda
не
show us
может,
that
Лиска, ой, фу ты сатан.
different.
Эпические стримы
Faces,
стоят 400. Короче, смотри меня, вот как. Смотри меня.
Okay.
Только меня смотри, все, больше никак не посмотреть, меня смотреть надо.
Paying close attention, you can see it.
В этом батче не будет только вперед. Ну, походу, да.
Definitely. So,
Какое
but
сейчас
basically,
время? Да, не будет, твою мать.
there's, you know, there's a bunch of different faces. There's angry ones.
Короче,
there's sad
ну,
ones, there's,
да-да-да,
like,
Лего,
like,
значит, 500
if you
кристаллов
get
будет стоить
stunned,
100%.
she has a different face.
450 это
There you can see
минимум.
the death face.
А вот и скин на... А что так? Ну потому что, типа, ну прикольно с компанией русских сидеть, или они с этими же америкосами, я так думаю, да? Как ты думаешь? Лучше с америкосами сидеть или с русскими в компании? Я хочу сам попробовать. Ну, короче, просто есть канал, вот у них. Канал PALADINS by HRS, вот здесь трансляция сейчас идет. Включай, короче, и смотри.
To cover in the show, but you know, this is a tremendous piece of work that the team collaborated on, and we can only say thank you to everyone involved, and that we're extremely excited to release this out to the public.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Big
legendary skin. We put a lot of love, a lot of effort, a lot of work into this. So hopefully the community, you know, appreciates that and enjoys it, and is hyped for it as much as we have been during our process of making it. And for us, it's a big moment too. It's like a big launch of the VIP store, the opportunity to give back in that way, and then as you saw with the spray, same thing. This is kind of a normal element. If you love that splash art that you're seeing from Nick and his 2D team, they are coming in game as sprays that you get when you get the skin in the character. So
fantastic.
Да я понял, что не будет нового героя. Демонический Дженнес, да-да-да, хочу демонического Дженнеса. Я же буду Дженнеса, хотя вот должен Дженнеса покупать.
But there's another way in the VIP store through, you know, some means I'll allow Garrett to talk about more. The Zen Conqueror skin.
Отлично, спасибо за подписку. Я хотел Зина скина, смотрите. Скин от Зина, я его хотел, вот он, смотрите. Клёвый скин, да?
I think the helmet is actually.
Я хотел этот скин, он легендарный, походу, ребята.
Yeah, it's an amazing skin. It's an epic skin.
Смотрите, я хотел этот скин на Варвара, хотел на Зина, вот он, я его хотел.
But yeah, man, the minute we went with firing sword, you know,
хотел скин на Зины, вот он.
Getting that kind of just barbarian kind of feel to it just was instantly there. That sword is so nice. It's got these beautiful runes down it. It's actually broken off. The weapon team did an amazing job with that. And then that skin, man, you can just like the intimidation that you bring into the battlefield is so good.
Yes. So we're going in game right now to take a look.
Смотрите, какой клёвый. Он эпический.
Look at that sword tip, dude.
Клёвый скин, смотрите. Он это викинг. Охренеть. Это будет мой скин 100%.
You get conquered by this, Nick?
Conquer me.
Смотрите.
Swear fealty to this guy.
Клёвый скин. Да-да-да, викинг классный вообще. Я его буду покупать 100%. Ну факт, нафиг нам нужны скины, ну где новый герой, твою ж мать, мы его так долго ждали все. Он в следующий раз выйдет только, наверное, капец, 20-х числах, под конец сентября уже выйдет. Убрать викинга и топ. Не-не-не, викинг топ, ты чё? Зин это топовый перс, еще на него клевый скин сделали.
Yeah, it's actually really nice. So
меч клевый, смотрите. Меч клевый, то есть такой адовский меч.
It's a full epic set. So you
Damn, that's pretty sick. I don't know, man.
You get all the pieces.
Oh, look at that.
Смотрите его глаза.
So,
damn.
You get all the
У
different
него
pieces.
типа, короче, прическа такая, типа у него там, короче, черная,
типа.
Well, this is pretty exciting stuff. Let's take a listen to the voice pack for Zen.
Следует пачка говорит, да это я знаю. Не, ну так в смысле, ну если мне нравится, я говорю, это почему я не должен против? Отлично.
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Let blood flow like wine. Ha! Using guns like cowards? I've never lost a fight to the death. We shall crush our enemies and see them driven before us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let wine flow like blood. Ah!
Was that oh no, I think that's his VEW, actually.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, I think we just made him just yell.
Yeah. Oh, that's too good. That is absolutely too good. We've been able to take a look at this in the lobby. We're basically going to have a treat and show you guys what this looks like in game soon.
Давайте смотреть в игре. Не, ну если у него меч сломан, видишь, ну да, там частично типа поломан по бокам. Короче, если мне нравится, я говорю, почему мне не должно, если мне нравится, я не должен это говорить. Ну у него там, вот, давайте смотреть. Давайте смотрите с первого лица уже. Да не ходи. Вау! Да, вижу сломан, вижу спереди сломан.
I was hoping for a real fight.
Oh my gosh. Yo, inspect that
Ну
sword.
как-то не очень честно выглядит, если...
After you frag.
Если честно, как вы играть будете. Да, после этого патча, наверное, будем играть.
Oh,
Ну
yeah.
да, меч сломан.
Oh, yeah.
Мне как-то не очень... Я завтра
All my
смотрю на
futures
это, как
inmates
что...
out there.
That
Да,
guy's gotta
да,
pick this
окей.
up good, man. Touch and
Потом.
fire every day.
Да перезаряди ты его.
Solid. Like, it's so simple in concept and theme, but it is just so powerful in execution.
Не, ну клёво реально.
Super
А играть?
exciting. Take a look at all these abilities here.
Ну мне как-то меч не очень нравится.
Just looking at him in game, he's a very fun treat to play against. I'm
Мне
not
не
sure if we can
нравятся
proc
вот
the
эти вот...
counter, but
Играть будем потом, возможно.
Oh, we can
Не,
talk
мне не
about it.
нравятся
We
вот
can
эти
proc
вот
the
большие
counter.
типа рога. Вот
That's
видишь
it.
эти
Is that a
рога по
challenge?
бокам, они какие-то неприкольные. Кинетов просто.
Oh,
he did.
there you go.
Перезаряди ты его.
Some quick
Zen
comboing.
range buff? What?
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Wait, that counter felt a little interesting. I felt a little.
It did. It felt like it had
Quicker.
pretty good
Вот
timing.
так.
Snappy.
Yeah,
Только
it felt
долго,
snappy.
да-да. А меч
Wait, can we-
огромен,
Ow.
да-да-да. Перезаряди его.
Interesting how it
Вау.
works out.
Yeah, funny how that worked out.
Не знаю.
Uh-oh.
Факт, что-то мне
Well,
только его
we've got a
нравится
lot of things
скин, но не
coming up
меч.
because, again, as much as I love looking at this skin, I think we could do this all day. Everyone's a little
I could.
mesmerized
Yeah,
here.
we-
We
Короче,
have
не
to keep
только
the
мяч.
pace, so I gotta make sure that we do that. And,
Да-да-да,
of course,
легендарный.
you know,
Не,
taking a
это
look
не
at
легендарный, это
the VIP
эпический.
program, one of the things that I really want to handle for right now is a lot of people may be having some questions, okay? How exactly
Если
do
сегодня
I
будет скид,
get
то это,
involved and
ну,
kind of how do I
пачку
get this Zen skin? Is it
Почему?
all together? You know, how do these points work to grab me
Они же
what
хотели,
I'm
все же
wanting?
бьют
So
демонический
I'd
скин на
love some clarity
сервис.
on
А
that.
где
And,
он?
you know, I can kind of preface some stuff, or if you want to kind of talk about this other aspect.
Sure.
That
Absolutely.
Zen is
А
gonna bring
Лиска
to the table.
это
Conqueror's
сатан,
is
это
handled
мужик, у него просто
via kind
аккаунт
of a similar
такой.
situation as our
Просто у него такой
Frostmare,
ник.
the ice horse in the realm pack. So Conqueror's Inn is a part of a really sweet deal that we have.
Yep.
Part of the VIP program is such that you can essentially get this membership where you're kind of billing at earning all the VIP points at a really accelerated rate. And you can do this by going to our online stores, picking up this.
Ладно, ты себя
I
ведешь?
believe the
Я
exact
угадаю.
name is just very simple.
Не надо, короче.
No need to hide it. And the Conqueror's Inn comes with a huge amount of benefits, such as membership for, I think,
Что пишешь в чате?
it's a
Five.
real
I
long
think it's
time.
Five patches.
Five
Five
patches.
patches.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So one membership
10
for
weeks.
VIP is basically 2 weeks
Yeah.
of this being a member of this program. It will stop after that, but
Да,
with this pack you
fuck,
get 5
сервис
of
скин,
those 2-week
please.
periods.
Right.
Yes.
And so again,
Сервис,
players
вот
can
видите,
earn
все едят сервис
points
скин.
just by doing what they're doing and playing the game, doing everything else, and spend that in the store to get some of that content.
Whether VIP or not.
Whether they're
Correct.
members or not, right? And then they can also
Сервис
purchase
скин,
into
like
the
that.
membership, and what that does is it's basically a boost. It has a lot of benefits to it, a lot of other options, and
Да успокойтесь,
basically they
хватит
earn
уже
points at
рассказать.
an accelerated rate, so they
Got
can
it.
get those skins even faster. And then what this is as he mentioned, sort of like the other packs that we've released, which is kind of external to the game, but basically you can buy it. It's packages that together, so you get it actually at a discounted rate for getting those 5 patches in a row, and you get a bunch of other benefits to it, and you get that sweet skin.
So basically, anyone can earn these points. Anyone can get these skins, save for the Zen skin, but you'll just get them faster if you buy into the VIP program.
Да вот
It's
все,
pretty sick.
они сейчас
There's
будут
also
болтать про эту херню
there's actually a
патча.
new thing that we have for this
Дайте
patch, a bunch of
всякие
new tech that we
балансные
worked on.
изменения.
And that's actually like a team booster. So this is something you get when you buy the membership, and it's also in the VIP pack that the Zen Conqueror is exclusive to. What happens is that you load into a match, and you're like, okay, I know I'm going to earn VIP points here.
Right.
And you're like, I'm feeling kind of good about my team comp. Or maybe you've like 5Q'd with your boys or your
Okay.
girls.
Oh, your
And
girls.
then,
Or if you're saying like, if you take tank, then I will do this thing for you.
but,
Yo,
but the actual
Negotiations.
mechanic we're talking about
Negotiations.
is
Thomas.
that these VIP boosters are consumable items that you get a set
Explosive
amount when you buy the membership, and you can pop them in lobby to give a percentage bonus to everyone on your team's VIP points that they're going to earn in that match.
That's
so you
right.
could be like, I'm feeling good. We're going to get the W. boom, throw the VIP booster on it, be like, make it rain, boys.
Great, and that means, will those stack, by the way? Just a quick question, or you only use one?
It's one VIP booster.
First person who gets to it gets to be the guy that's like, helping everybody else.
That's a motivator, man, for sure.
Absolutely, and I think this is, everyone is a VIP in reality in our community, but this is a great opportunity for those who want to go a little bit of the extra mile. Now, grabbing this package, again, the distinction here is that getting into the VIP program, all that stuff, is separate from this Zen Conqueror DLC, essentially, or this extra pack, this Frostmare style pack.
The Value Town Central.
And that is going to get you, I have the numbers here. I feel like I want to just read them out. And so
go over the contents.
So basically, if you get a general VIP pack, what's going to happen if you opt into it? It should be 200 crystals. You'll get 5 Radiant chests for that process. You'll then get 20,000 VIP points. And if you saw Nick and mine's announcer packs, they're 15,000 each. That would give you one of our announcer packs and 5,000 points left over to start earning for the other one. And then, of course, 5 VIP match boosters. What that means is that you can go ahead and do what we just talked about and help your team out, gain extra points faster for your entire team. Now, if you get the VIP pack, the 14-day, not the 14-day, but the price of that one, which is $14.99 at this point, you get a 70-day VIP membership. So 5 2-week memberships. That's a long time to earn extra points. You get 25 Radiant chests, you get 25 VIP team boosters, and you get 100,000 VIP points, which should snag you plenty of stuff in that VIP store. So pretty much most of the skins that you're going to want right away.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same as like what we've done with our Founders Pack and with the Frostmare Pack and everything else, is we want to make sure that there's an option for the people who really want to support the game and really are just like, hey, I'm all in, let's go. That they have a way to do that, and they get a big discount. Like, if you actually add that up and do all the math, all that kind of stuff. I'm not doing it.
Мне кажется, они не сделали нового героя из-за того, что они готовят его на следующий патч, потому что они говорили, что типа, новый герой, там же говорили, что типа будет новый герой, который будет постоянно просто переработка карт полная. Мне кажется, они перенесут просто, они не сделали нового героя, потому что они его сделают, который будет постоянно бегать и переработать все карты. Им нужно просто больше времени. Раньше персы стоили вообще 4750.
And then you want to buy 10,000 more so you can buy both Nick's and my announcer packs. You can do that as well as many times as you'd like. Now, there's more content. I can't believe I'm saying this, but there's more content. And this is actually a big one. You guys went to work on one of the legacy characters in Paladins and gave a visual update to none other than the master mechanic himself.
We did.
Medic!
Yes. So there is the new Barrack.
Смотрите, какой скин на Барика. Да сделайте вы, пожалуйста, скин на Серис. Ну, все хотят скин на Серис. Что это за молодой бомж? Знаете, что это за скин? Это скин из PALADINS с мобильной версии.
But there's also some technical issues as far as with the part system as he was designed before that came on board, and some stuff around performance. So similar to what we did for Ruckus, we've improved him across
Смотрите,
the board.
это, короче, знаете, это скин, короче, Барика из мобильной версии.
And that update includes not only him as a character, but also that sick weapon that you're...
Вы что, прикалываетесь? Сейчас сбанить буду. Что у вас тут происходит? Да, все, переключаемся на тему игры. Хватит на барик, короче. Все, хватит там сраться.
Yeah, this is a full animations, VFX, audio, and of course, obviously, the modeling and stuff. Again, every department was part of this.
Да, ну именно по скинам, да, только по скинам, а по герою, мне кажется, даже не знаю. Ну прикольно, Турель выглядит, смотри, как Турель выглядит, как прям вообще. Какая-то, я даже не знаю.
They kind of fit, his visual aesthetic a little bit more. They've got cool little, kind of pop-out animation that kind of goes with it. And then one of the things that, we just didn't get to do early on, closed alpha, when he came out, we just didn't get really that opportunity to really put his ult where it needs to be. And ult for our characters are really, really, really kind of big deal. And, we kind of just reusing the deployments there. And so he's got a brand new cannon here. So you got that crystal on top that's putting out that shield, and then of course the flames, as it being a different kind of turret.
The life of a barrack. Shoot 3 times and get a quadra kill. How does that?
Oh my god. Ну лучше бы Серис-то скин, потому что у Барика и так много скинов. Чем еще один? И он наверняка будет очень долго стоить.
And I think this visual update, not only amazingly well done, but it's going to be a great hit across the entire platform. So great stuff.
Yeah.
Moving on, we got a lot of things to
Где
cover again
остынь,
today.
короче,
That
или
is
полежевание
basically the end of the art and the skins and all of the updates and the VIP program. Hopefully you enjoyed that. And again, there'll be a ton of recap videos and overviews and stuff like that, so you can make sure you either rewatch this or catch some of those later on if you want more details. But now it's time to talk about balance and bugs. There are a couple general fixes I want to get out of the way,
Go
for
and
it,
then we'll be able to go ahead and get into that. So in terms of bugs,
прикол такой, не скоро будет, да, 20 сентября может быть.
I will not read all of them for a reason because there's kind of just a lot, very general. But there are some general kind of adjustments that I think people are really going to love, and you saw a little bit of a taste of that actually when Kinessa was transporting. There was a little bit of like clarity of like, oh, I'm getting healed by my transporter. We'll get into that in just a second. One thing to know is the preparatory phase of each match will actually be in third person. So before you enter a match, you're going to notice a little something different. You now be able to control and navigate your character in third person, which is a cool feature. Be able to see your skins and all that stuff a little bit more. In the competitive queue, it's also important to note that you're going to get 15 extra seconds to pick a character. It's going to give you more time to make the right decision for your squad. You hopefully won't feel rushed. And then still, if you figure out you get the right character, you know what you need for your lineup, go ahead and just pick it right away. Muting a player will now also mute their VGS, which is important. I know when you want to not hear somebody, probably it's because they're saying, you rock, cancel that, or need healing. So you never have to listen to need healing again if you do not want. As a support mate, I know you guys will be happy about that. And then one of the biggest things for me, damage and healing indicator improvements. You're going to see corner damage VFX will now be better corresponded to where the player is being hit from. Added incoming damage healing feedback with two possible locations, but it does default to the left of the crosshair and can be set to be above the player health bar in case that's kind of in your visual awareness. So you can choose that if you want the settings. Healing numbers will actually now be colored to indicate the healing that was reduced by healing reduction. And that means that you're going to actually get to be aware of what Cauterize is doing to your healing, so you can make better decisions and say, oh wait, I'm standing in, I'm getting hit by Cauterize, I should go around this corner. Also, friendly health bars will appear yellow-green when that player is under the effect of healing reduction. So you can not only do that for yourself, but your teammates will be more clearly visible if they're being
when you're trying to like decide who to heal.
Yep.
You'll
фейковый люман, который в подвале. Так. С скинами и правками. Я только вот этот, получается. Воу. А на этот стрим как бы будет сложно вдвоем сидеть. 99% валюта донская. Да? О, посмотрим, давайте посмотрим.
Да, это жестко.
Прикольно. Дабстеп, что-то там было написано. Это
какая-то, короче. Ну что, я не
Эклипс и эти самые.
Давайте тогда подождем, может еще чуть-чуть и пойдем играть тогда, окей? Не уходите, короче, тогда просто слушайте стримы и играйте, тогда мы сейчас пойдем играть.
I got all kinds of stuff.
Я думаю, будем заканчивать, да, сейчас. Кстати, я играть, ребят, не буду, потому что мне надо по делам отходить. Короче, все тогда. Надо смотреть. Я не хочу. Или кризис 15. Да вы чё, офигели? Они опять пофиксили Дженуса, сколько можно? Они опять пофиксили Дженуса. Он и так был нормальный, они его еще сильнее пофиксили, у него 10%, а не 15%. Он так еле хилит, когда у всех омоложение. Leon, no begin scaling, что-то там хер знает. Короче, я сейчас подойду, слушайте их.
Like Rover, right? The further away they are, the more damage they're going to take through and through.
All right, let's talk about Maeve here. This is the big one everyone wants to know. Maeve, that's right, finally getting a buff, ladies and gentlemen. She's seeing a huge change in her weapons. I'll read these out and let's talk about them. Time between daggers reduced from 0.1 to 0.05. 50% reduction in the time for those that second dagger to come out. Projectile size increased by 16%. Nice. Projectile speed increased from 260 to 400, and projectile gravity increased by 33%. So,
damn.
Nick, walk us through all this.
It's a lot of buffs. Her
That's
weapon is it's a good buff. It's a lot of changes to her weapon making. She had kind of one of the hardest weapons just purely to use in the game. The in-hand was a big source for damage, very tough to hit, especially once you started getting further and further away. So almost kind of in the realm of Eevee now, I'm going to think of it, right? You'll be able to play from mid to maybe even long range and still get in there and mix it up when you need to. And
короче, давайте пойдем сюда, потому что они вели.
And obviously playing. And Brazil is actually one of those really important. So as you'll see, as Cassie's got her skin, Lex has his skin. They're really nice. A lot of tie-ins, obviously, with the color. And then as you see here, our favorite lizard or dragon, depending on which side of the fence you're on.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So it's also good. So there's 4 brand new weapons, you know, that are part of this that we can kind of run through. They've got new VFX, they got some beautiful,
короче, я буду, ребята, все играть, но начну новый стрим в 21:20 или 15. Я буду играть, короче, в 21:15 я начну еще один стрим, и мы будем, короче, играть тогда, окей? Я тогда быстренько все сделаю, по делам, и все начнем играть.
It's got a little bit of a celebration to them.
Dude, the confetti is like on point.
So good.
My family, my community here, it's been about 2 years coming. The Rain Day announcer pack is finally in.
Access.
Everyone is focusing on FNO and Erebus.
Yeah. Now we can talk about the guy.
Прикольно, короче. Так мы не играем, потому что это скучно, они балаболят бесконечно, поэтому и
бразильские
скучно.
скины.
Не заходите,
хорошо.
я не заставляю.
Люман, купить Дина или ждать нового перса? Купи себе Стрикса, что за дела? Купи Стрикса.
100 зрителей. У Арти вообще 3 зрителя. Вы что, серьезно? У Арти 5 зрителей. 700 у зрителей. Все. Короче, я буду заканчивать. Я потому что не хочу уже все смотреть уже, ребят. Где я потерял? Короче, что, всем спасибо. Приходите, короче, тогда в этот. Приходите в 21, получается, 15. Я начну еще один стрим. Тогда все, всем спасибо тогда. Короче, я не знаю, я недоволен новым патчем. Почему они ничего не ввели, непонятно. Пока, удачи. Короче, приходите на стрим тогда, который сейчас будет. Ну ладно, все, всем пока.